Gentlemen and ladies, welcome back to part 2 of What If Zuko Was the Five-Headed Dragon? Where we left off, Zuko and Toga, of course Zuko splits into 5, so, because each one represents his elements, and they all snuck in, and, of course, Zuko, or the one that looks like the darkness, actually did, like, he absorbed the, like, wood part, as he breaks it, as he says, here you go, as he cuts the rope, as darkness, the female, because this is a female Zuko, like, part, we all have two different sides. There's a male side, and then there's a female side. I mean, we all have one. But it depends on who's a dominant one in the, like, when born into this world. Are you a female or male? That's what it is. Not both. And yeah. So Zuko ends up went on a rampage. I'm joking. So yeah. So now Zuko, or female Zuko, saves the Hawks and the Nine, as he says, or as she says, we're gonna get you both out of here. Wind, as Wind was right behind, ready? As she uses the wind powers to lift them up or lifts them both up in the air. As Muscular is like, are you ready, big man? Come on now, boy. Or actually, the fire, her Zuko, says, are you ready? Come on now. Well, bam, bam, bam. As he opens All For One's mouth. As he spews fire down his throat. As it burns Muscular's insides. Like, you know how, like, you can't drink lava? Well, this is one of the examples of why you do not drink lava. 1, it burns. 2, it will melt your insides to rubble. Work from a way in to out. 3, don't turn it into a milkshake. 4, I don't know. So yeah, as All For One, or no, or Muscular is screaming in pain, like, no, no. Yeah. Then all Muscular died that fateful day. He is now a puddle of... Sorry about that grinding noise. America! Sorry. So, sorry about that. I was trying to get something off the, like, from that grinding noise. And so, yeah, let's get back into the what if. So, yeah. So Toga and the rest of them came back. And the villains and the pro heroes. The villains are like, yeah, we all just like trying to survive, but now we have you and Ares to deal with. Yeah. As Toga didn't realize, Zuko has the power to copy himself 5 times. As she used to have a friend, guess who that would be? Of course, Twice. Twice he's got killed by a dragon. The red fiery one. As Toga she loved him because they both giggle at each other's jokes, but now he's gone. Everyone's like, this is a piece of crud. Yeah. Zuko, like, was the, yeah. Plus, her family's all dead, so she has nothing to live for, actually. Toga decides, okay, now we do so she wants to get adopted by someone that can teach her the right ways to use stuff. Okay? Because she knows that she can't, like, process all the stuff off around. So Zuko, or Toga decides, she wants him to kill her to join her family in the afterlife. But Zuko tells her, no, I know that I don't like humans, but except for Ares. But, yeah, so Toga says this. You have her as a sister, right? Yes. Because, let me tell you the story. As everybody's like wants to hear it, of why Ares is. So he explains the whole story to them again. As Toga could not believe that he's just taking siblings, or like the saving people, so he cares about them. You know why he cares about them? Because they care, or he doesn't understand why humans are cruel this way. Okay? So, yeah. So Zuko ends up, of course, Toga walks over, and she tells tells Zuko that to be her like brother too. As he and when he goes back, of course, Ares was visiting, and Toga doesn't mind having Ares around, but having a psychopath as your sister, or yeah, is just a weird thing. But Zuko says, "What's with your tragic backstory?" Well, my parents were lost. I got killed, and the only people that I have left was twice. But then he got killed. By a dragon. And I'm mad at all the dragons, but except for you. So, Ling, as she's begging Zuko to take her in, as he says, sure. As long as as Zuko was basically oh.
Please move me to a new location and clean my clip sensor.
Oh.
Error number 7.
I'm trying to fix you. There you go. Much better. So yeah. So Zuko ends up taking Toga in as his second sister. Yeah. So so Zuko ends up Zuko says this. Yes. Well, and of course, then when they came back from hers, it would be like a mix between what if Zuko was Whitebeard's reincarnation thing, or Whitebeard, and the ice dragon, what if? Because Zuko ends up making like entire family thing. And of course when he got back to the island to check on his sister, because he knows that his sister probably made a lot of friends, and they did. And yeah, Zuko ends up, of course, then he ends up getting walked right out to, like, try to go to, like, to see her, but he got stopped by that girl. Yeah. So she grabs him by the collar, and she is more like, how will I put this? Love for him. So her love is so deep. He had like ball and chains coming off of her eyes, like those cartoons. As she kissed him, like put her tongue into his mouth, kind. Yeah. They were like kind of like making out thing. Yeah. So it was scary for him. But she enjoyed it. That's the scary part was. So then, yeah. So she wants him to get married to her. Because, you know, sort of funny thing? Toga is the sister to Zuko. Aries is sister to Zuko. And now we have her wants to be his wife. As he's like, oh, crud. Yeah. Because the humans, yeah. So then he goes, visits with his sister because he's so embarrassed to, yeah. As Toga and Aries and Zuko weren't in the same room. Yeah. And middle of the night, Aries jumps out of bed as she latches onto Zuko. And then, of course, Toga was laying right next to Zuko, like how Aries did. And two, as the next morning, Zuko wakes up. He sees Toga and Aries was latched right onto him, middle of the night, as they were scared of being without him because they had a bad dream. And of course, Zuko says, I won't allow you to have any bad dreams. So, yeah. So then the next morning, he gets up, or they get up, and having the breakfast. And who sits right next to him is, of course, the little Miss Girly Girl over here, right here, her. She was like saying, how well did you sleep last night? Yeah. If it was me, I would have just been running around like, boom. Yeah. So then, yeah. He goes, or he takes them. As of course, she tells him, or actually before, he actually wanted to go back to his like little house thing that was in the mountains because that's his territory, nobody else's. But then we have her, she tells him this is what he says, or this is what she says to him, that she wants to see what her, or what his place is. Who knows? It might be livable, like lives in that house away from the humans. These humans for a while. As Zuko can tell that of her tone of voice, she's also a dragon. As he asks her, "What type are you? Are you those ones that's flying around, all crazy ones, or no? I'm the dark type dragon. But please call me Sarah, or Sarah. Huh? I'm just I know that she has a name, but I can't. The Edbedo, or whatever. I don't know how to say her name. So she ends up saying her name to him. Well, if you're a dragon, and I'm a dragon, Ares is a dragon. And you know what he also did? And, of course, because Toga was accepted to the family, you know what she did? Or he did? He gave her some of his blood to be fused with her transformation thing. So now she can transform into a dragon versions of anyone. Like he could transform into, or as she could transform into Ochako, her best friend, Todoroki, or anyone. So now the family is slowly starting to form. Yeah. So then Toga transforms into a dragon, as she could not believe that she is a dragon. As they all transformed into different dragons. So, yeah. As she could not believe that, because the dark dragon needs, or her own, her weakness is light dragon. And so, and the light dragon has no weakness against other dragons. So yeah. So Toga is a blood dragon. Yeah, new breed. Yeah. So yeah. Zuko, I'll explain it in the part 3. So peace out, y'all.